This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, bon temps relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Texas. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. We'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. O'Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pump over the middle. It's Adams. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
In all our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Design quarterback run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal. For their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? I'll give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation. 2nd down play coming up. Secondary backed up off the ball now.
Gonna run it. It's Barry. He's free around the 15. Now here he goes. Across the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Texas. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. With sure hands, it's Adams. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Catch made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And the back now goes in motion. And the same runner's got it again. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Behind the line, it's Edwards. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route.
And that one's picked off. What a play. The 50. Now the 40. He's past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackle right there. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. The field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense brings him down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Adams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Big tackle at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Of the half. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. Here's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And tackled after a small pickup there. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. Passes the 45. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Quarterback keeps the football. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. He's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down, and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Texas.
Returner looking to make a play here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Takes the handoff. It's Barry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it on the move. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out. It's Gibson. Oh, he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Wow, a kick return for a touchdown in a national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mays. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And on the carry, he's heading left. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big playability.
A quick shoot. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the RPO, caught to the right. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. Refuses to go down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically.
Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And that will pick up a first down. Spotted at 38.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking for some space. It's Barrett. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. Throws to the tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. Out past the 30. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The running back here in a direct snap. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Bring it down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear, right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back was received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Bringing it out. It's Adams. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
A direct snap. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
24, Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very important. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity. Just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense is coming after him. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Send the back in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Adams. And the 2nd effort there will earn him the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? DB's backing off from the line now. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
We're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Reed. That pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pitch play to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Looks left and finds his target there. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He escapes the pocket. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Now the offense is set up with a short field. On the ground, it's Barry. To the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
The defense smothers him for no gain. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.